everyone, it's Caroline. Thank you for joining me today. It's week 16 of the Hillside Heart Prompts. Before I get started with that, I wanted to share the latest little scrappy, this was Give a Scrap challenge. I made this journal, this little tiny art journal, and somebody wanted to see me do some art in here, and if I have time today, I will do a page or two, but I do want to share that I have done some before bedtime play. Just a couple little things in here using scraps that you might recognize in here. They're tiny pages, so it won't take a lot to decorate them. And I know I did another one. Oh yes, and this one, I had my laminator out one night and I wanted to make our grandchildren some bookmarks. Everybody's really into reading, and they took my bookmark that I had made a while ago with my own art. So I made one for our granddaughter Devon. This was too big to give to her, so I wanted to use it in here. I just did some journaling on that side. And then on the other side, what I did is I put them all on one sheet, but they were way too big, so I had to put them down to size. And then this one was for our grandson, more journaling. And then I took a scrappy piece of cardstock, folded it into a triangle, and then I stapled the top of it just to make it into a little paperclip holder. And then it stays like that. So I did that one too, and I have a couple more to put in here that I don't want to waste the paper. Stays like this. It's really fun to work in, portable. And today is week 16. And see what kind of timing I have after today's prompts, today's layout. Also, I'd like to apologize ahead of time if I don't say your last name or your handle properly. I do try to pronounce them correctly. Nimbus or Halo Cloud, I think, and that is from Lynn at A Bit of Birdsong. That's what I remember from school. Nimbus was a cloud. And Manifest Love, contributed by Avalon's Art. Find a page to create these and put these two prompts together and create an art page. I am thinking as I flip through these pages. I think I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to put these two together, have a pocket, and I'll cover this up. I'm going to go through these. These are art papers that I made. I had created art pages and then printed them on my printer. So I want to see in here, I thought I would do something different. I'm doing all kinds of magazine art right now, and I thought it'd be fun to use something that I've already created. And maybe you've seen some of this already in some of my other art, but I want to use what I have. This is something that I made on my computer. Oh, I have a couple of these. And I'm going to go with, it says Manifest Love. I'm going to do Manifest Love, and for me, what I love right now is art. Well, I've always loved it, but I'm really into it with my art pages, my art journaling. So I'm going to do that. I have that one, and this one here is also one from my computer. My love of gardening. Here's some more. Okay, so I have a few to go with. There's hearts on this one already. So fun. These are the bridal bouquet from our daughter's wedding. For the pictures that I took, and I put it on my computer and made this fun art using some birds. I couldn't tell you how I did it. It's been quite a few years. I might use some of that one. All of these are definitely a possibility. This is laces and doily. A fun piece of art that was in a frame that my mom had. So I took it out and put it on here and made just a little collage. I think I'm going to go with this one because it's bright. Here's some of my old tax papers. Okay, I'm going to start. I'll have to do something with the clouds or halo clouds. I think that's right. This might be all over the place. Take off the edge, so I will cover this up. Fun to continue using art that I've already made and saved in my computer. I think that's a great way to just continue using that art in a different way. And the paper that I'm putting it on is also my own art, my own graphics. When I started my mobile business, Mom and I got together and put some, it wasn't on a computer. This was all done at the printer. I wrote down, my mom helped me. We did some brainstorming what I wanted my menu to entail. And I had a lot of prints made. This is what I put in people's mailboxes, gave to friends and family and friends. When I first started my mobile, this was when the kids started school. I wanted to have flexibility in being a hairstylist, working for myself. Started something that was new because we didn't have that in our town, in our city. I just cut the heart off. That's okay. I'll be able to put other hearts on, and I'm really crooked, and that's okay too. Manifesting love, manifest love is something that's expressed through actions, through desires. Maybe you write it down on your paper. I know manifest love, there's a lot of different books out there, and people talking about how to manifest love with a partner. My partner, I never even thought about that, but I do have quite a story about how we met, and I won't even start it now. Okay, so that's a good start. As I think about what I want to put for the clouds, I'm going to tear this part of the heart. Ingredients, it says. Oh. What are the ingredients of manifest love? I don't know. No. Lots of layers on here. That's really fun. Okay. I have some cheesecloth. This could be a fun way to put a cloud on. I think, oh yeah, that's... I also have this book that I know I brought it out before. This was my mom and dad's when they went to Europe, and it are some Nimbus clouds surrounding the angels. The angels are in them. That would be a good one because it says Nimbus or halo, so that surrounds us. That one shows the clouds really, really vividly. I'm gonna stick. That would be good to put in here. 17th century. This is the Venus drawing room. Okay, I just did a bit of reading on the back. It depicts Venus being the goddess of love. And then with all the cupids in here, that'll be really perfect because that's manifesting love. The beautiful halo, the Nimbus clouds. I'm going to continue to put my own little cloud up here. And I say this every time I make my art pages, my art layouts. It's completely serendipitous because I have no clue how this is going to work out. And I think that's just our storytelling with what we have. Now I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to add some more clouds because I think this is really fun. I'm not sure how I want to put this in here yet. These hearts too, they're perfect for today. That is how am I going to put that in there? And I did put this little piece that I cut off at the bottom. I'm going to put some more tape over this side. And I can fold it over. And I'm going to just going to round the corners. I will use this, make a pocket down here. So this can sit in. There's the clouds. There's some more clouds there. These hearts can go at the bottom, but I'm going to make a cloud at the bottom, just thinking. I don't know how that's going to stay. I will use my double-sided tape. No, maybe not. No, it doesn't want to work there. Okay, so we'll think about that again. While I'm wondering how to put my cloud down here, I'm putting some paint just to give this a little bit of a highlight, a little bit of white paint up here in this cloud. My tape runner won't stick to the parchment paper. It has paint all over it. I think that's one of the reasons. I've also tried, I just took a little piece of my regular tape, medical tape. That's not working. None of the tapes I have are working. I'm going to use my stapler. I'll just make it extra fluffy. Right now, I'm going to bunch these up on here. Just keep putting on the staples. I will do this and let it sit, let it set up. I didn't even try my tacky glue. I think I have used it before. I have this piece left over, so I could put this on top. Definitely have to let it dry. I'll find a spot to put the hearts in. A little extra fluff in the clouds. I have some of my glitter paint left. It's starting to dry up. I thought it would be fun to add some to the cloud. I don't know why I'm using this stick. To get it out. play around. Use your supplies. Before it all dries up, I think that's a fun idea. I'm going to put some over here too. I don't know if it'll stick on here. I'm going to have to go wash my fingers. A little opulence. I'm going to take some off my finger. I'm going to put some down here. Drop a few in there too, on these clouds. And while I'm taking this paint off of my fingers, I do have my little pocket French-English dictionary. Took it off my shelf right here. I'm going to look for the meaning of manifest. It would be fun to have that as a little extra. I have my hearts, which are the same color, completely accidental. Maybe that was something I manifested. I don't know. And then this is going to be my pocket, so I'm going to be folding this in half, maybe right here. Let me see if I can fold it. Let's see what pages I have left. Let's see if I have M. Oh, I don't know. I might. Oh, I don't. It starts L. M is here, but not the beginning. Oh, no. Manifest. Oh, I don't have it. That's too bad. Wonder if it's the same in French. I do have it here in French. Manifestation, same thing. And it says show, manifest, demonstrate. I'm going to take that. Showing love, demonstrating love. I think that's perfect. I don't know why I like this. I just do. Put it over here. Give it a little bit of ink. There's going to be a lot of hearts on here. I've got my 2 hearts for the heart prompts. I also have this quilted heart. This came from Happy Mail that Celeste had sent, and I cut the heart down because I wanted to use it in something else, but it didn't work out. I'm going to put it over here for some extra texture. Let's just keep the texture going. And my little manifestation will go over here on this side, like that. I just folded it over and made it a little bit smaller. Trying to add extra things on here just to bump it up a bit, make it look a little more finished, a little more thoughtful. I think this glue is working. These can go down here. Trying to remember. Oh, I think I wanted to use this in my boho journal, but it didn't make the cut. why not make this even fluffier? Manifest love. This is how I do it. Keep my little ends down with the glue. A pocket that was just made here. The hearts, I think that'll stay. That'll be fine. Got some clouds here, some actual beautiful artistry. The Ceiling of Abundance drawing room with all the writing. The description is great. I'm going to do some more journaling on here. I'm finished for today's prompts, Nimbus and Manifest Love, and it is week 16. Well, this is what I came up with today, and I love the way the colors, not thinking about it, but that's how it worked out. So Manifest Love, as I started working in here, I really had a lot more on my mind and my heart about what that means, how we manifest love. I did have some journaling to write down, but I found this picture. This is also for the Nimbus, the halo clouds that are all around the angels. Venus is in here, who depicts the goddess of love. And this is in the Ceiling of Abundance drawing room, where King Louis XIV lived. So I put that in here, and I wrote a little bit. This was from my mom and dad's vacation in 1974 when they went to Europe. I also wrote about what I think what manifest love is, and it is so many things. This is what I think it is. For me, it's through art and the service to ones I love and to who needs love unconditionally. In art, it's through practice and not perfection, doing it and having joy. And then I also wrote that serving my community is another manifestation of love, and how I manifest love. For nothing in return, for the pure love and joy of service. And I have hearts. The clouds here, I added a little bit of white. Then I went further and put in some sparkles. And then the Nimbus clouds, well, here's some clouds made out of cheesecloth, which holds my hearts in here. And then I had a little piece of dictionary page that has manifestation on it. So I put that in there, and then I had to staple my pages together because my tape wouldn't work. And I also wrote a little scripture from 1 John 3:18. Let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. That is how I think of manifest love. And then all the beautiful clouds that surround us. I'm going to put this aside for now. With my little scraps, I'm going to use that in my journal. I hopefully have a few minutes left. If you wanted to do a little extra art today, choose this page right now, and I'll just hold it together with this clip. Do a little extra because I can't get enough of playing in my art journals. No, there's no thought at all. I didn't even look to see what the words are, but it doesn't matter. See how big this is? I'm going to just turn the corner in a little bit here. I don't even have any cheesecloth. I used it all. That chunk of cheesecloth is gone, which is really fun. This little guy looks really cute here, making cookies. Tearing this apart. Little color. Make it small, make it fun. I like to add a little bit more than just paper, but if all you have is paper, it's great. I always have some scrappy pieces beside me, so I'll take something from my little basket, my scrappy basket. And I happen to have these two pieces of scrap. I'm going to trim that one off. My little bit of sari silk in the basket. I can put this on the edge right here. And it's such a small journal. I can put my arm on it. It's flipping up a bit. Once I start working in it, it does relax. It relaxes a lot more. Flip this side over so that I can gather. And I have that piece of, this is a part of a seam from my drop cloth. See if I can do something here. I can open it up. Scrappy, frayed and fun. Take off some of the fraying. I'll put some of this down here. Or I'll add it on the top and hide my glue marks. Put that there. Love it. I love it when everything's hanging out. Like everyone loves it. I think they do anyway. Let me put a little bit of glue right there, and then I'm going to twist that up. And I'm even going to staple. So there's not much on there right now. Oh, maybe I'll leave that thread right there. Yeah. Put that thread there and take a little bit more. It's going to be a little nesting spot for the bee. Since everything else is ratty-tatty, I'm going to see if I can do that here. because there's a piece of glue that's still exposed right there. Well, that's today's fun little page in the Give a Scrap little journal, and I'm going to put the date. I'll put it right over here. April 26, 26. So fun. Filling it with scraps, making little art pages. Fun to do. Some of these pages I can just do some journaling. Well, that was really fun to do a little bit of art in the scrappy art journal and with our heart prompts today. I really appreciate you. Stay joyful in your art. Remember, be adventurous and stay fresh. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.